It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're right here on S3 for your Feel Good Breakfast show. And I told you there were good things to look forward to still, right? Well, my friend Absa is delivering because the Stokvel Awards are back. Yes, there is the 2025 edition waiting for us and we are so excited for it. But we had to bring some of our Absa family along to explain to us why Stokvels are so important in this country, but also why it is that Absa is backing them and saying, we see your work and we absolutely love it. Now this is where I get to introduce two amazing individuals that are going to break it down for us, but also help us celebrate that they are back. Everyone, please let's give them a feel-good welcome. It is Tawanda and Palesa. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We're well. How are you?
Great, amazing. Thank you. Guys, I wanted to jump right into it so we have enough time.
Sure.
So, my Palesa, I know that there are so many people who are not part of Stokvels in this country. Can you talk to us about why it's so important that Stokvels are actually part of our economy and really do run the way that they do?
So Stokvels have been around for decades. They are really the heartbeat of our communities.
Yes.
This financial system is where people pull money together for different goals, whether it is for a family going on vacation, friends going traveling, or people just saving for their community's needs, or even now what we are seeing are people saving to invest in business or funding businesses.
Yes.
So pulling money together has really been a thing for South Africans and has really brought savings discipline.
Yes.
And that's why, even though there isn't a lot of people in Stokvels, there's 11 million of them in South Africa that belong to Stokvels.
That is so crazy. And it just speaks to the African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Definitely.
That is incredible. My goodness. And Tawanda, I mean, this is why the Stokvel Awards are back. You guys see the value in the Stokvels. You see the way in which South Africans run them. You know, talk to us just about, you know, what exactly it was that happened last year. Who were some of the winners and what was it that was so inspiring about their stories?
Yeah, the first edition was spectacular.
Yeah.
Nothing short. Far exceeded my own expectations.
Wow.
We had such a diverse group of nominees and finalists with wonderful stories behind them. But what was truly inspiring for me was that these are ordinary people like you and me. And their stories are stories that you can resonate with.
Yes.
We had one of the winners, Tutuko Investment Club. That was the category winner for Best Community Impact.
Yeah.
They're doing such wonderful work out in Cape Town. They walked away with 50,000
Love that.
rands and another 50,000 rand for a cause of their choice. And they chose a nursery in Khayelitsha in Cape Town, where they refabbed the whole nursery for the kids.
Wow.
Such inspiring work that they're doing out there. We also had a group of young ladies, Jan Riches. They walked away with 100,000 rands purely for winning the category for financial literacy and leadership.
Beautiful.
Plus, they also happen to have an Upside Investment Club account.
Of course, darling. They understand. They get it. Yes.
So again, another inspirational story of young women changing the communities and making an impact.
That's amazing. I love that. And this is what you guys are backing, which is so beautiful, guys. We really do appreciate it because, you know, that kind of work deserves to be seen, right?
100%.
But we also know that, you know, saving and having a group structure when it comes to something such as a Stokvel or getting together as people and saying, okay, we're going to do this saving thing together, it comes with benefits. So, my Palesa, can you please just, you know, break it down for us? What are the benefits of really being structured when saving together as a group or a Stokvel?
So a lot of people know Stokvels are operating only socially and they think they can have verbal agreements but want to do great things. But what's important when you want to really be a Stokvel, to really be a force of a Stokvel is to really be organized and be structured and have formal agreements in place, have the proper leadership. What that helps with is it helps with accountability, you know who to talk to within the group for certain things. It helps with trust, it helps with transparency, but most importantly, it helps to participate in initiatives like the Absa Stokvel Awards, because one of the things that is being judged, we are looking for Stokvels that can really make an impact within the economy. And in order to do that, you have to be structured and organized and know your story.
Beautiful. I love that. And I mean, I also know that, you know, there's a lot of people who sometimes are like, okay, guys, let's save together. But then they say, hi, Bo, let's do it in cash. We'll keep it in the matas. But no, a lot of us have learned why you shouldn't do that. Tawanda, can you just speak to us? Why does it matter that, as a group, you rather bank your money, and how can it make the difference?
That's a really important question. Unfortunately, we've found that many Stokvels are still unbanked.
Yeah.
In fact, Ipsos did a study that suggested that as much as 60% of Stokvels are unbanked.
Oh, wow.
So unfortunately, what that does is security becomes a concern because with cash comes sort of unwanted attention. So that's why it's important to formalize these groups and get into a banking relationship.
Yeah.
In addition to the security, I think what the unbanked Stokvels forgo is a chance to engage with other products within a banking system. The returns, interest rates on these accounts,
Yes.
that is totally foregone when you're outside of the banking system.
Yes.
And also some of the tools that we have in place for our customers, including Stokvels, like our banking app,
Yeah.
that really improves how they manage their funds and their affairs. That is foregone if you don't. So we encourage these Stokvels to come to our banks.
Yes.
So that they are more secure and that there is a lot of transparency, especially when you're engaging with our digital capabilities.
Yes, and I was going to say, Tawanda, and you can see if Mam Kopozi is pinching some of the money there in a bank statement. Jabon, you can't on the other side. It's tough there. But guys, this is why now I want to ask you about the awards. They are back. And of course, we know that they're going to be doing such incredible things second time around. What exactly do we need to know about them, and what's going to be different about 2025?
Yeah, look, following the success of last year's awards, I think, and the awareness that came with it, we're seeing a lot of participation now, and we're anticipating more participation around the nominations themselves. So first and foremost, bigger and better.
Yes.
But because it was such a success last year, we kept a lot of the elements that made it a success. Some of the popular categories are back. I know Stokvel of the Year was a popular one.
Yes.
That's back. Community impact, digital empowerment, financial literacy, all those categories are back. We've kept the prize money, 50,000 for each category winner. And of course, like last year, if you bank with Absa and have an Absa Investment Club account, we double that to 100,000. Simple as that.
Come on. Oh, my goodness. I love it. I love the fact that you're always winning when it comes to Absa. But more than anything else, guys, thank you, just like I said, for really backing something that is so important to 11 million plus people in South Africa. It's incredible. Can we start a Stokvel and then enter for the awards?
We're expecting that.
Okay, amazing.
We want to see a nomination coming.
Perfect, amazing. Thank you so much, guys. And Absa's not going anywhere just yet. I'm going to be sitting down with Palisa in a little bit to get into more of this. However, the beautiful thing about Stokvels is the fact that the reason that they are such a big part of our economy is because they're also just about the power that places just such incredible people in even higher spaces. Why? Because we're better together, right? And we get to do so many things together that allow us to go forward. Now, look, I'm talking about this when I say Absa always tells you that your story matters. So my Stokvels, your story does matter, but you got to make sure it is out there. And nominations are being called for right now. And you can do so, my friend, by making sure that you get it in right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. This is where you heard about it, but you need to head on out to the net to make sure that you're all about it on www.absa.africa. And we are so excited for you. But don't go anywhere. There's still a whole lot more coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
We see the person behind the banking profile. We see your story. Expresso was proudly brought to you by Absa. Your story matters.